Why energy conservation? Why sustainable development goals? Why do we need to conserve it? Are we really running out of these non renewable resources and energies? The answer to all of these questions lies behind a blurred line, answering with dismay. Maybe yes. Maybe yes, one day it might happen that we extinguish the precious wealth that took millions of years to form. Human beings, who are the major consumers of almost all the energies found on Earth, including coal, oil, natural gases, hydropower, nuclear power, and many more in this long list, are the sole entities who are responsible for this alarming situation. But the world is in a transitional phase, and energy is the center to it. And India has been responsible for almost 10% of the increase in global energy demand since early 2000s. But what's concerning is that with growing energy demands, there comes growing energy consumption, leading to heavy pollution. But right now, energy conservation is the need of the hour to preserve the limited source for the long run. But how? But how do we need to conserve it at our level? The government is constantly making efforts to work on sustainable development, energy conservation, and climate change by the past years. India aims to have 500 gigawatt of non-fossil energy capacity and meet 50% of its energy requirement from renewable resources by 2030. Against this backdrop of this energy conservation amendment bill that was introduced in Lok Sabha in August 2022. There are many schemes in India concerning energy efficiency or energy transition, like Perform, Achieve and Trade Scheme, MTE, for accelerating the shift for energy efficient appliances, Bachat Lamp Yojana, that have replaced 29 million incident bulbs with FCFLs. The next phase promotes the use of LED lights and much more on the list. But what are we doing? Fortunately, energy conservation is as intensive as you thought. Small ways to save energy adds up to our time, lowering our electricity bills and reducing our impact on environment. Here are 5 ways to start saving energy right now, right at this moment. First, unplug your appliances before you go to bed. They still can consume electricity from your outlet while your devices are turned off. Second, turn off your ceiling fans and light when not in use. Utilize the maximum of daylight to run into your errands. Shut down your computers when you're done with it, because even hibernating computers can still draw electricity. Fourth, a very friendly alternative to air conditioners are cool roofs. The materials and color of your roofs have a dynamic effect on the inside temperature of your home, often painted in colors that do not absorb heat. And lastly, use public transportation whenever in need. Prefer public transportation over private vehicles to limit down the usage of oils and petrols. I'm sure we all have learned about these simple steps in our elementary school, but now it's high time we put our thoughts and values into actions and step forward to take responsibility to conserve energy for their sustainable use for tomorrow. It won't take much energy to save energy. The choice is in your hand, and future ahead depends on your hand. Our actions of today shapes the future of tomorrow. So take a step forward, because it won't take much energy